What's up YouTube? My name's Adam Kirk and I'm the founder of Pitch Practice, a YouTube channel dedicated to simplifying the sale for you and allowing you to lay the foundations to become an expert in the field of sales. Stay tuned to this video because I'm going to be telling you why this one channel can help you 10x your career in sales. Now, before we get into this video, let's talk a little bit about me and how I got into the field of sales. When I moved out here to Southern California from Reno, Nevada, I had negative $49 in my bank account. I was living on my brother's couch and I was eating top ramen just to get by. I needed a job. So I jumped online and applied to everything I could find. I mean everything. DoorDash, Instacart, Grubhub, CVS. Now there's nothing wrong with these jobs, but they didn't interest me besides the fact that they would pay the bills. Well, thankfully, I stumbled across a job with a fancy name, a brand ambassador, which is just a fancy way of saying a sales rep. Well, 3 days later, I got a phone call. A week later, I was in for an interview, and a little over 2 weeks later, I was on my first day at the job. Now, after a little bit of training and kind of watching how other sales reps were doing it, I went ahead and jumped into the field. I didn't know anything about sales, but I knew a little bit about how to talk to people and socializing. I tried to put these into use, but they just really weren't working. I was getting people to stop and listen, but I didn't know how to present the product. Well, after lots of trial and error and lots of banging my head on the wall and asking myself, why was I even trying to do this? I knew that if I didn't make quota that I wouldn't be able to keep this job. So it was sink or swim. I could either quit or find a way to get better, and I'm just not a quitter. So I jumped onto YouTube and started researching sales experts. I came across guys like Ryan Serhant, Dan Locke, Grant Cardone, Kevin David. Some of these guys who were putting up insane numbers both online and in person in the sales field. I began to study the material, the audiobooks, the courses. I even went to the point where I would have an earphone in my ear just so I could listen to a course while waiting for customers to approach. Now, as time went on, I began to scale company boards. I began breaking records and setting new ones. This drew some interest from my coworkers as well as my boss. So I went ahead and jumped up in front of the team for a 5-minute segment where I could talk to them about what I was doing and tell them about some of the most important things that they can do to immediately increase their sales. However, I just felt like I wasn't reaching enough people. I knew that there were thousands of other people out there who were like me months ago, who are just beginners and don't know anything about the sale. And that's why I decided to come up with Pitch Practice, a platform where I can translate my ideas and thoughts and break them down for you to understand. Pitch Practice is going to cover every foundation of the sale, including the left hook, getting them to listen, building rapport, building trust, how to present the product, close, objections, and consolidation. Each of these foundations is a key component in the sale, and I'm going to break them down to you in a series of many videos. So stay tuned because this channel is going to be flowing with content on how to 10x your sales career. So go ahead and like this video if you found it entertaining or valuable. Go ahead and leave a comment below on any thoughts or questions you have for me, and make sure to subscribe. Now, a lot of channels end their video with, make sure to subscribe. I'm going to tell you why you should subscribe. Because if you're looking for someone who can help you 10x your sales career, someone who's been there not long ago, and someone who understands how to break things down and present them to you in a more simple and relatable way, then that is why you should subscribe to Pitch Practice. Thank you so much for tuning in today, you guys. I appreciate your time. Go ahead and join my Facebook group, Pitch Practice. I will leave a link below to join the community and get better together.